What's up, everyone? Kevin Allen here from DFS Army, and NFL Week 3 is here. And this is your NFL Week 3 core. We're going to give you 6 plays across DraftKings that I'm going to be building my lineups around this week. Going to be building my single entries around these guys, my flex. And the way I like to work my cores is I'm going to give a high, medium, and low priced running back. And then for the most part, the wide receivers that I have at core this week are going to be value wide receivers, ones that I can plug in my lineups, hopefully to help me afford some of those studs that we want to pay up for. So without further ado, NFL Week 3 core running back number 1 is going to be Bijan Robinson. That's right. If I get Robinson in a matchup against the Panthers, who are getting torched by running backs this year, last year, forever, I'm taking it. Now, Bijan is priced at $7,900. He's not even the most expensive running back on the slate. I already think that's a win. Although, like I said, I also love Christian McCaffrey, so he is my secondary core. But Bijan Robinson for the pay-up running back. Now, our second running back, we're just going to scroll down a little bit, down to 6,100, mid-priced Javonte Williams. Javonte, averaging 22.7 fantasy points per game, is a road. This is a super close game, highest total on the slate. Look at the usage for Javonte. 7 targets, 6 receptions last week. He can catch a pass. He can run the ball almost 100 yards last week. Imagine if he got the 100-yard bonus. We would be going even crazier for Javonte right now. So Javonte, core running back number 2. And then scrolling down a little bit, we get a spot start. No, a maybe more full-time start from Mason. Jordan Mason getting the start with the injury to Aaron Jones. And Jordan Mason, listen, he hasn't done that much this season so far, but he hasn't been given a whole lot of opportunities. Now with Aaron Jones out of the way, you might say, well, the Vikings, they lost the quarterback. It's not going to be J.J. McCarthy. It's going to be Carson Wentz. I think Carson Wentz is better for Jordan Mason right now. McCarthy was playing terrible. Actually, I wouldn't want Mason if McCarthy was in there because his terrible quarterbacking right now is hurting the team. So I think Carson Wentz can give the Vikings sort of, I'd call it average or slightly below average quarterback play, which should be enough to get the running back involved, especially when the opponent this week is, a very bad defensive team in the Bengals. So Jordan Mason, core play number 3 at the running back. All right, moving on to the wide receiver group. My first pick for core play wide receiver is going to be Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen's coming off another heavy usage game. He's averaging 18.4 fantasy points per game, and his salary on DraftKings right now is sub 5K. So we're looking for cash game value. We're looking for a 4X. That would get you at about 13 or 14 points for Keenan Allen off of this salary. And for a tournament level smash, we're looking for about a 20. I think you can do that. Keenan Allen's arrival on the team seems to be harming Ladd McConkey a little bit, but who cares? Allen has picked it right back up where he left off. The Chargers are taking on a Broncos team that does have an elite cornerback 1 who is most likely to be on either Ladd or Quentin Johnston on the outside, further opening things up for Keenan Allen in this game. So 4,700 salary really opens up a lot of stuff. You want to get CeeDee Lamb in there, Puka, whatever. We want to pay up for some studs, Jackson Smith and Jigba. We need to get the low-cost wide receivers. So Keenan Allen, first wide receiver off the board. Next, I'm going to stay in the sort of value zone here, but this player is also, connected to one of my favorite stacks of the week and one of my favorite games of the week. So I think we can go right back to Rome Odunze. 9 targets week 1, 11 targets week 2. He seems to be Caleb Williams' favorite target right now. Very talented guy, top 10 draft pick, and he's starting to break out. The cherry was popped. Let's go right back to it in this game. 50-point total. Bears at home taking on Dallas. So that's the one I want to build around. We already have Javonte from that game. We're adding Rome Odunze to the mix as a core play. And my third core wide receiver play, and this is another just value play this week, is Juwan Jennings. Jennings seems to, again, 10 targets last week. The calf seems healthy. Big game, 20 points. Now the 49ers are home against the Cardinals, a really good matchup for their offense in general. Again, I already like Christian McCaffrey. I love McCaffrey. I like Juwan. I don't mind Pearsall as well. So I think we go right back to 49ers offense, especially with Kittle out. They're still a very concentrated offense. So I think we'll get plenty of targets here. So you got 3 bargain wide receivers to work with. And of course, as you're building your lineups, build up off of them. Take one, boom, up, upgrade to whoever your studs are. All right. Final 2 core plays, or the final core play is going to be at the tight end position. And I'm going with Ferguson here. Again, keeping it based around the theme of that Dallas-Chicago game. Jake Fergie coming off a 12-target effort last week in that high-scoring affair against the Giants. I'm predicting another high-scoring affair here with this Dallas-Chicago game. So I think that we could just keep going back to the pieces that are working for both of these teams. Give me Jake Ferguson with a special nod to Juwan Johnson, who's also smashing right now, and I actually love him as well this week. So, guys, that's going to do it. 6 core plays for NFL Week 3. Let's hope we smash again with the core like we did last week. It was incredible. So, hopefully we're going to keep it going. Guys, like, subscribe, notification bell here, and I'll see you next time. Helmets up.